Thursday, the 5th of December. Energy up, energy up, energy up. On our way to a solo gig, playing again at the Charlatan, which if you haven't seen my other video, check it out here. I'm super excited. It's another release show for a very good friend of mine, Ellis Mane. Links in the links below. I was a little concerned before I came out because I was in a bit of I was trying to think about how I felt towards the show tonight, and I got myself in a little bit of a concerning thought pattern because I realised I was quite neutral. But then I realised 20 minutes before I left I did a 15-minute meditation, so that's probably why I feel quite neutral, so that's good. I'm going to try using a drum machine tonight, which I didn't do last time at the Charlatan, so we'll see how that goes down tonight, because last time it was also opening for a band, but because I'll explain this in the voiceover. Freddie, explain the drum machine voiceover thing because of opening for a band.
Sure thing, Freddie, I will do. So what I'm referring to there is that when I opened for my friend Simon at the same venue about a month before this, I just played with vocals and acoustic, raw dog, honest, in its truest sense, hoping that the songs would, do the work. And I had a great time and I had some very nice feedback, and I'm very happy with it. But there was a lot of people talking. Now, there's many factors as to why that could be, but I was wondering, perhaps sonically it didn't grab the attention, especially if people are coming to see a band. So I thought, why not? I wonder if I can try and make the sound a bit bigger without being too tap dancey with looping and stuff. I don't really want to go down that route. So what I've got there is a little drum machine, a Korg Volca Beats, I think it's called. Only on one or two songs, on the first two. And then I've got my Pod Go, which I've got a few different sexy pedals to make it sound nice, and reverbs and delays and some distortions later on, just to make it a little bit more interesting than just your standard vocals and folky sounding acoustic. And I don't know, again, there's so many factors as to why or why not it worked or didn't work, but in this particular gig later on, people did listen, and they were very attentive from the start. Now, is that just because it's a different audience? Is it because I started with a bit more of a punch in your face? It's hard to tell at this point, and I should have asked some people at the time. But that made me think that I think going forward, it's probably a smart decision to have multiple different variations of my set. Some real stripped back living room concert kind of, listening rooms, just vocals and guitar, and then maybe all the way up to playing on a stage with a really, really nice sound system, opening for a band, people expecting a bit more bigger sound, and I want to fill up that sound. Because realistically, if people were going to listen from the start, I could have just done, if I knew that, I could have just played acoustic and sang. But then, playing with the toys is nice, having a little bit of bells and whistles, but I don't want my set to be reliant on that, that if there's a power cut or like some equipment failure that I can't do my set. So I think probably having both to do, because a few months back, or ages ago now, I opened for a friend's band called Volk. They were over from America. They're an American band, a proper balls to the wall, rock and roll, no nonsense kind of band. And I opened for them. A great experience and lovely to do that. But looking back on it, that I think it fell a bit flat on my. I fell a bit flat on my face because, people were there expecting a sort of rock and roll kind of vibe, and then I get up and play my acoustic with some finger picky stuff here and there, and a bit of a rhythm, bit of funky kind of stuff. But still, it didn't have the punch. If I'm honest with myself, though, back then, I feel a lot more confident in what I'm doing at this point. So it would have been interesting to play that show with Volk now and see how it would have felt. But I've also realised that I've said this a few times on this channel, because I've done a lot of cover gigs and Irish pubs and stuff, and I play in places where people aren't expecting music, and then I'm there in the corner and I've got to kind of win them over, or I feel like I've got to kind of win them over. There's a bit of a fight mentality in my mind, like, right, listen here folks, I'm here and I'm going to play for you and you're going to enjoy it. I don't know if that's the healthiest way of going in with original stuff. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. See what you think. Maybe a little bit of it's healthy. But so that thing of, right, I'm going to play loud and you're going to listen and here we go. Maybe I need to reflect on that. But yes, but I got so into Elisa's show, Ellis Mane's gig, that I didn't record any. So I really apologise for that. But I'm going to put some links below for you to check out because she's really, really worth checking out. Amazing artist, great show, great band. I've got a footage now of my last song, so enjoy that. Subscribe and follow, and I love you very much. Thank you for watching.
Now on film, that's the first thing on. This is my last song ever. So I'm going to stretch it out a bit. I'm just rolling back this t-shirt, that's all I'm doing. Every moment on stage can be a moment of entertainment. There you go. Now, see, I knew I should have put this ring on that finger because of this. It's getting awfully quiet. All is still but crackle on fire. Your hands are cold and your eyes are tired. The day's done now, nights and higher. I feel a cold wind blowing. I'm awake, I'm awake. I feel the fire burning. I'm awake, I'm awake. Reminiscing on all things missing. Making links between wrong reasons. Fighting battles with no real outcomes. Dreaming of what life could become. Now it's all begun. It's all begun. I feel cold wind blowing. I'm awake, I'm awake. I feel the wet water falling. I'm awake, I'm awake. I feel the fire burning. I'm awake, I'm awake. I feel the judgment coming. I'm awake, I'm awake. Making plans, bomb plans, bomb plans. Sail on over to the promised land. It won't be easy if it's worth than Everest. The worst case is you get wet and you'll have to swim. Wild story you'll have to tell the kids. Now it's so begun. It's so begun. Feel the cold wind blowing. I'm awake, I'm awake. I feel the wet water falling. I'm awake, I'm awake. I
Bless you. Give it up to Ellis Mane. She's coming next. I love you. Thank you very much. See you soon.